an afternoon cool beverage, you know, something like that. So if you want to spend some time talking to me after this, just let Christy know. We'll make an effort to connect. I want to start out this conversation with you this afternoon talking about a hero of Edward Jones. If you've been in one of our offices, you've seen this picture on our wall and the words that were written by Ted Jones right at the end of his lifetime. So Ted Jones was the son of our founder, and in the fall of 1990, he passed away just before I joined the firm. I joined the firm in December of that year. So although I never actually met Ted, I know a lot about him from his videos, the words he wrote, and then what other people have told us over the years. And Ted was an interesting character. He was really a farmer. He loved farming. And he felt that it was a shame that none of the investment firms in the St. Louis area were out in the rural part of the community meeting with farmers. And that's one of the reasons Edward D. Jones and Company became more of a rural investment firm. His idea was, let's get out of downtown and get out into those communities. Now, at one point, his father, the guy that started our firm, Edward D. Jones, you know, years ago we were known as Edward D. Jones and Company. Well, Ted's father talked to Ted and some of the other leaders of the firm about what his plans were for his ownership of the business. And what he was explaining to them is, you know, I've got 3 kids, Ted and the 2 girls, and they're all going to get an equal share of what I have. And Ted didn't like that idea. He was very, very upset about that and told his dad he was upset. They argued back and forth at considerable length, and at the end of the day, Ted went home and didn't come back, and didn't come back, and didn't come back. Several days and weeks went by before Mr. Jones finally called him and said, all right, come on back, let's talk about this some more. Ted wanted the employees of the firm to own the firm. And today, the firm you do business with, Edward Jones, is wholly owned by the employees of the firm. Entirely. We who work here own the firm. Ownership of our firm is open only to employees, and all of our employees who achieve minimum service requirements and contributions to the business are invited to become owners. I'm an owner, Josh is an owner, Jeremy's an owner, and our newer people are going to have an opportunity to become owners in just a few more weeks. We have periodic offerings of ownership interest to all of the associates at Edward Jones. We acknowledge Ted because this culture of sharing ownership that has directly benefited us and has also fostered an environment internally that's very unique in American business. We have a very unique internal environment because we're all either owners or working to become owners. And so we have this culture of helping each other get better. We all have motivation to make the firm better and each other better. Today, we have about 45,000 associates at Edward Jones, with 17,000 plus financial advisors. Each financial advisor partnered with a branch office administrator, and about 11,000 support, training, and leadership people in various headquarters roles. Over 20,000 of our associates are owners, and more will move when this offer takes place in the next few weeks. And here's where this ownership part of the firm benefits you, because we all benefit as owners and future owners. We have this incentive to help each other and help the firm. We've all learned that doing right by our clients is the best way to progress and grow. It's really one of the very unique internal reasons that Edward Jones is the kind of company it is. It's also a firm that has been recognized as one of the best companies in the country to work for many, many times. You may know that Fortune magazine publishes a list of the 100 top companies to work for in our country each year. For the last 20 years, we have been in the upper half of that list, a couple of times number 1. This last year, we ranked number 5 of all firms in all industries across our country. Ted's insistence on sharing ownership and having partners to share the work has been a major part of our environment of client-focused teamwork, a very real intangible that makes our business better and helps us excel at delivering excellent client service and success. So what we do when we gather is we do a little toast to Ted. Now, not many of you have glasses in your hands right now, but just say this with me. To Ted.
To Ted.
Thank you. So, as you all know, I'm about 2 years into this retirement experience, just getting close to 2 years. And I want to tell you, my career started